All right, we're here with you now, finally, about 30 minutes late. So I truly apologize for that. Therefore, I'm going to keep this a whole lot shorter and just get straight to the point, guys. Thank you for being here if you are enjoying this and watching this. Today, we're sitting at about $2.7 trillion in the cryptocurrency market cap, and that is about to blow your mind out the water because we're about to go levels above that. And I have much evidence to share with you through this live session. So I hope it does run smoothly, guys. I did share with you in my community now and on my Twitter page. I did share a post with you guys. I truly do apologize for the streaming. It's definitely got a lot to do with the RAM. So anyways, I will get the RAM sorted out tomorrow. Thank you for your patience, and I truly appreciate you, blessed beings. So today, the cryptocurrency market cap is sitting at 2.72 trillion with a $90 billion trading volume. Plenty coins on the pump out there, guys. My neighbor Alice is one of them. Mochi is another one. Things are rocking here, guys. So do not miss out on the action because the wonderful and blessed Morales bubbles are smashing through. There's a lot of green bubbles here today. Today, Casper's up 11%, Pulse is up 7%, Pulse X is up 7%, and Pulse is up 4%, Dodge up 1%, BTC up 2%, Pepe up 2%. So a few on the red as well, but yeah, mostly in the green for today, guys. Now, a very interesting article that has come out today is that, you know, with Bitcoin going up and all, even though there was a technical issue caused, Berkshire Hathaway displayed that the ticker on the NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, was actually down by 99%. Although that's not what the stock was down by. It was just a technical glitch. So we saw that, and you know, really, there's a lot more that I'm going to share with you in this video. So let's get on to the very beautiful energy of coming to check out my Twitter page as well. I've been sharing a lot. Sorry, guys, I did share with you now on my Twitter page as well. But anyways, I was supposed to start this a little while ago. So I'm going to start off this session now right here with the current video, and let's go and have a look. This is all about Bitcoin fixes a massive money printing problem. Can you see it now? Is a post that I made earlier on for you. This was shared by Bitcoin magazine. So let's go and check out this very quick video here, and hopefully we don't get any copyright strikes. In the crypto space, because money printing machines essentially print money, okay, and the Fed asks people to print money. Now, the one terrible thing about this is that actually all this money that they actually physically printing does not go look at that crazy amount of money the God's made. Very incredible process. But essentially, it's either reams of paper, very specifically divided, like very these specialized paper, all kinds of very interesting things that go into it, codes that are stamped into it, builders that are into it, whatever the heck goes into it, and you get a bunch of sheets of paper like this that are essentially then used to start to print those dollar bills. So very, very interesting that there are differences in color, of course, because there's colors that come out. Look at the way that the bundles are printed here, guys. Those little plates, if anybody has those plates on these multi-machines, they can just put money in themselves. But when you can't do that, and that's the most beautiful thing about Bitcoin, is that it is just absolutely inevitable going to make this crash. So lots and lots of things I shared with you guys. I bought me some more orange this morning, and it is absolutely about to rip it. So you can see with the volume coming in over there right now, many things happening out there in the crypto space. So let's move on from here. Now, Australia just got its first Bitcoin ETF, spot ETF, which is about to go live tomorrow. And hence, this is part of why you are actually seeing Bitcoin pump through today and why the title of my live session today is actually Bitcoin is the best and better than what? Well, we're going to have a little bit of a dive into that. But if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, you would not have seen that video that I shared with you yesterday, because that is the video on how Bitcoin is a ton better than, we'll have a look in a moment. So moving on to the next beautiful thing here, as you can see, Bitcoin and Nvidia compared to gold. So before I carry on, in this video yesterday, I shared with you, I'm going to leave it pinned in the card above for you, but just the short and curly of it essentially is that throughout time, okay, let's have a look at this. We used to be able to get, look at that, and look at how deep I am having to do this on the chart for you guys. We used to be able to get up here, and this was the first sell signal, just by the way. Imagine all these other sell signals. So this was a sell signal to get rid of your gold and to buy Bitcoin. This was way back here in like August 2010, a couple months after Bitcoin was launched. So back then, you could have got 131.7K Bitcoin back in 2009, okay, for 1 ounce of gold. Then in 2023, you could get 0.07161. And this is when I made this chart. You would have to use that much Bitcoin now to get the same ounce of gold. Okay, that's very interesting, because that is a 1,840,000x value erosion against Bitcoin. Now, bringing us on to the next point here is, which asset do you actually then believe is the best, guys? Which asset do you believe is the best? Because it is only Bitcoin. It can only ever be Bitcoin. And that's the thing about Bitcoin, is that Bitcoin is the king of those assets. And I want to share with you guys right now that actually here in this moment, really, like, let's go and zoom all the way into this right now, because as you can see there, we're even more than halfway down, okay, from when it is that I actually did this video back in 2023, okay, because you can see right now the red here is at 0.03391. So you can see I'm still zooming out here, guys, on this chart. This is ridiculous. This is how much gold has lost value against Bitcoin. And that's why I say to you, Peter Schiff absolutely has no clue. And it's okay. Let him do what he wants to do, guys. But for me, Bitcoin is the king of assets. It will always be the king of assets. And that's just what it is. There's only going to be 21 million of these puppies walking around on this planet in the tech and digital realm. And we have recently had a sell signal with a rejection on the ribbon that has now crossed over and is on a downward sloping trend through a downward sloping wedge pattern, which I might just extend for us down there. And I might just extend that for us, because I think that is exactly where it is that we are essentially going to be heading. Ironically, that I drew this like this, okay, because that is probably where we think that it's going. And that is, might I say, another 200% down, which takes us, in fact, we are 100% down from up there. Where did I do this video? I did it back in 23. I did it around this level. In fact, I did it around this level. We are 100% down, okay, from that level. Let's go and have a look. Down, 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 down. There. 50% of the way down. Okay, guys, gold has lost 50% of its value in 1 year to Bitcoin. I don't know about you, but I'm owning more Bitcoin than I'm owning gold. Okay, that's just as simple as that. So let's move on to this video here from Vivek. Shout out to Vivek. And Nvidia compared to gold. So I'm going to put this one on mute. Okay, so just bear with me for the 1 minute. But I want to show you this video because this is a sweet comparison. Okay, returns since 2nd of January 2020. Okay, all the way to basically today's date. So let's just chill here, give it a little bit of a look. You can see gold is making good returns, kind of keeping up. Nvidia was the leader for many months, but then Bitcoin flipped Nvidia, and Bitcoin continues to flip Nvidia. Gold returns diminish. Nvidia remains constant at that 150 to 250 level, kind of breaking up a little bit more. El Salvador adopts Bitcoin as legal tender. boom, the market crashes. Bitcoin is still up as the king of assets, okay? The $1 trillion asset. Currently, I mean, up 300%. Look at how closely correlated that became. Let's see what happens here. Guys, where's gold? Gold is still chilling right at the bottom of this page. Then NVIDIA flipped Bitcoin. Then they rode together. Then it kind of rode together. OpenAI launched ChatGPT. NVIDIA pumps and outperforms Bitcoin. And then guess what? The ETFs coming soon. Okay, prediction being launched. ETFs, look at what NVIDIA did. Okay, NVIDIA in 17 March pumped 1,400%. Okay, but once Bitcoin flips the shit out of NVIDIA, guys, look at where NVIDIA is up here at 1,400%. Bitcoin's at 882%, meaning that's plus minus double the price that it could go right now just to smash through NVIDIA. So, you know, what an incredible video, okay? And shout out to Vivek for that. But gold literally sat on its ass and has had a 41% return in like 4 years, whereas NVIDIA in the last 4 years have had 1,400. Bitcoin's had 882. So NVIDIA is the strongest asset at the moment from this chart's perspective. But once Bitcoin continues to absorb all the inflation environment, find support on this current level, my goodness me, guys, are we going to see some absolutely exponential gains coming through in Bitcoin? Now, this is where I want to show you just one example of this. So, the state of Wisconsin, okay? So, I've already shown you that Bitcoin is much better than gold twice, okay? If you want more evidence, well, I don't see the state of Wisconsin getting $162 million worth of gold through any ETF, as a matter of fact, okay? But they have done that with Bitcoin. And this is a $180 billion fund. I think it's just an entry point. They're using this as a trial run, says Marquette University professor emeritus David Krause. In other words, what it is that they're doing, they're just getting started. So I'm not going to show you this this interview here, but it really was very cool, and I would suggest having a look at it. In fact, I'm going to repost it on my page so that you guys can go and check it out there on my Twitter page. Okay. Next is that Mexican billionaire Ricardo Salinas is a massive billionaire, one of the richest people in the world. Buy Bitcoin and save it and pay attention. So why do we see people like, you know, the golden oldies, Buffett and Munger and all of them saying, no, they don't want to buy Bitcoin. But yet you have other billionaires like, you know, Zuckerberg and Mr. Amazon, all accumulating Bitcoin like absolute crazy, guys. We are 82 days since the all-time high down here. We're getting strong support. Do not run away, because currently today we hit that massive wicking candle. And essentially we're at above 70,000 at the moment. So that's another very strong signal. Not only that, but Trump, as you can see here, is accepting this amount of donations in Bitcoin. Okay, so guys, things are cruising here in the Bitcoin and crypto space. Not only that, the Bollinger Band and trend cycle. So one, okay, the number one, and the red space is a bear market trough. We had that. Two is the bear market trough recovery. Boom, in that space. There is those areas over there. Three is the final parabola signal, first of the first cycle high. Okay, so this was around this area. Then number four is on the way from 3 to 4 is the parabola, where we end up getting this massive parabolic move to the upside. So we do continue to grow in crypto and in crypto assets. And if you have a look at the logarithmic MVRV score, and shout out to CryptoCon for all of these charts, by the way. But as you can see here, first top mark, we had a pullback. Then we had a pump all the way up to the technical top mark, and that is that 0.3 to 0.4 on the previous chart. 0.3 to 0.4, 0.3 to 0.4. Unfortunately, this was a little bit of a wobbly wobbly over here, unfortunately. But yeah, right now we haven't even got there. We're kind of down at the moment. We could go even further down, and I mean, we could even come further down like this. We don't actually freaking know. We could do something like this and pump. But honestly, guys, 2021 was a very heavily manipulated cycle top high, and there was obviously with the FTX, blowing up that, they were super backed by the Bitcoin holdings, and then they had nothing. Okay, or not nothing, but very little. But yeah, then basically, essentially, we just saw that was a very short-term manipulated cycle. And we didn't get the amount of cyclical volume that we should have expected in, because from my personal perspective, guys, this is coming down from all the way up here. We have a massive potential trajectory, and this could even break above this high here like absolute crazy. So, often people would say that this is diminishing returns, but it doesn't look like it's diminishing returns when you look at the chart, when it starts all the way down here in the bottom left of the corner, and it's currently going all the way up to kind of the top right-hand side of the corner. And usually they say when you get to the top right-hand side of the corner that you should be very worried. But this is on the monthly, and I believe that we still have an exceptionally long way to go. Now, let's draw back to the Dixie chart here. Let's finish off with those charts there. The Dixie chart here, and guys, I did show you this on my video yesterday, but we had a very strong sell signal here on this candle, and we potentially could be doing something like this. So I'm going to leave this here for us for now, but all indicators pointing to the Dixie. The PMO is crossing over. The MACD is pulling down. I mean, and the volume is terrible here on the dollar. Nobody is enjoying the dollar at all. So the dollar is under attack. It is under unfortunately, it's going to demise. So the less dollars you actually hold, the better. But holding stable coins is okay to come in and out of your crypto. And that's exactly what it is that I'm doing, guys. I am literally 98%